What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Let's get right into it. Here to bring you an NBA prediction video on Moses Brown. I believe the young, talented center will sign with the Golden State Warriors in this year's NBA free agency, and let's talk about why. So, to be honest, guys, this center's trying to predict where they go is going to be a hard, super hard. I got the Thomas Bryant one right. That was kind of easy for me personally. I think the Lakers were easily the number one spot for him. But the rest of these guys, these vets, including the young guy I'm doing a video on now, on Moses Brown, they all can go to every spot available. It's a bunch of centers left. Well, it's a bunch of big men left, including centers and power forwards that can go to these title contending teams. But it's limited spots. Only one contending team will get one big man, most likely. And as of right now, I have two prediction videos out. Currently waiting to see what's going to happen. That's Hassan Whiteside going to the Clippers. I have that one, and I have Dwight Howard going to the Celtics. They could easily be swapped and flipped and switched. You never know. So, but for this one here, Golden State Warriors, I have Moses Brown, 22 years old, young guy. He's real bouncy, good rebounder, solid inside paint enforcer, decent blocking. At blocking shots, things of that nature. I like him a lot. And he's very good insurance to have behind Wiseman. Wiseman, the odds are, as of the first two seasons have shown, he might not make it a full 82 games. And with him being the potential starting center or the backup center to Kevon Looney, you're going to need someone for insurance behind him. And I believe Moses Brown is your guy, honestly. Now, to be completely honest with you guys, he's not my first pick here. My first two picks, honestly, are Montrezl Harrell and Hassan Whiteside. Being completely honest with you guys, but those two guys are not coming, in my prediction at least, to the Golden State Warriors because of non-basketball reasons, and it's really because of Draymond Green. I'm not gonna lie to you. Draymond Green's personality, and this will tie back into Moses Brown as well, but with Draymond Green's personality, we've known, if you know these two guys, Harrell and Whiteside, their personalities, at least on the court, have been aggressive, energetic, and vibrant, and things of that nature. Some stuff like in that realm. Every single of them that you can think of, they show that they're very expressive. And Draymond Green, it's a long season. Draymond Green is guaranteed to be on your butt at certain points in time. To be honest, he's gonna fuss you out. He's gonna cuss you out. Say something probably in the wrong way, and in the heat of the moment, like I said, long season, got practices as well, team meetings, all that stuff added into it. So 82 games plus whatever. You know, I think Harrell and Whiteside might smack him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just completely serious. They might get into it with them. Most teams, and you get a saying all the time that all teams need a dog. That is definitely true. I do believe in that. All teams need a Draymond Green and Pat Beverly, but you rarely see them together on the same team. You rarely see two dogs that bark really loud on the same team together. And there's a reason for that. It could definitely cause drama and tension that's not needed. So I see a lot of people saying, just for example, they're saying the Jazz should buy out Pat Beverly and he should sign with the Warriors. That will never ever happen in my personal opinion. Never happen. You cannot have two guys like those two personalities, Draymond and Pat Bev, who are similar in the way they talk to people and being so vocal. You can't have them on the same team. Yes, every team needs a dog that barks loud and gets on players and hold them accountable and all that good stuff. But no team needs more than one. And they never say that. They never need more than one. So Harold is a dog. He in vocal, he's shown that his whole career, very expressive on the court. Him and Pat Bev might have been the only two exceptions on that Clipper team that I can think of modern day. You got two dogs on one team that are very vocal. But as Pat Bev said in recent interviews with JJ Redick's podcast, they got along well, so that works out. Hassan Whiteside, he's not really so vocal. He's expressive on the court, but he does. There have been in the past some reports on his personality, being not the most friendliest. So I don't think those two guys. Well, yeah, those two guys or Pat Bev, if he is brought out, I don't think neither one of those guys will go to the Warriors. So that brings me back around to Moses Brown. He's 22 years old, trying to stay in the league. You know, he's been bounced around a couple times now. I forgot. Let's see what Moses Brown started at. Cause slipping my mind right now. I know he was on Cleveland. He was on Cleveland and the Mavericks last year. Let's see. That's right. Cause so he came in with the Thunder. He came in with the Blazers for 2 years. Then went to the Thunder. Then Cleveland the last 4. Oh, that's definitely not right. Oh, something's not right. He went because Brown went to the Mavericks too, if I'm not mistaken. I'm on Spotrac looking at Moses. Hold on, let me 1 second. Let me go back 1 second. I'm pretty sure Moses Brown was on the Mavericks. Spotrac got me all confused and discombobulated. Let me see. 1 second, guys. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so Moses Brown started with the Trailblazers, then the Thunder for a year, then the Dallas Mavericks, and then the Cleveland Cavaliers last season. Yes, Spotrac was tripping. I don't know what they're talking about. But yeah, I like Brown. He's a young guy trying to stay in the league, and he will not, he's gonna succumb, and he's young. He's gonna succumb to what Draymond says. If you listen to Draymond Green's podcast, he says young guys like Moody and Kuminga and Wiseman, they soak up what he says. No matter how he says it, they're soaking up and learning and trying to soak up the game and find the gems in what he says. I think Brown will be the same way, something similar. It's tough to as a vet to hear what Draymond says and find gems in it. You're trying to win a ring, you're being professional, and Draymond's cussing and fussing you out because you made a mistake. I don't think a vet like those two guys, Harold and Whiteside, will deal with that. You know what I'm saying? A guy like Brown kind of has to stick in the league. He's bounced around the 4 teams already. He's only 22 years old, going on 23. And he's talented, 7'2", 245, and he's bouncy. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough, but I think they're gonna bring in Brown. But I could easily be wrong and be off on this assumption. They could easily bring in Whiteside or Montrezl Harrell, which those two are my first picks anyway. I think they fit they fit the Warriors more perfectly, but I think Brown fits good also, and can bring them a little more offense than those two guys can, in my personal opinion. So, but that's it for video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.